Okay, shears on. Okay, talk.
Good morning, everybody. We're here. We're a minute or two late because we had technical difficulties. We're hoping that you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear, because I want to get going.
Oh, there we go. Okay, shears on. Yep, we are.
Please let me know. So I think you can hear me because I hear me in the background.
It's echoing. I'm gonna unplug it. It's echoing.
Are you echoing?
It's echoing, so I'm gonna unplug it. Okay.
Because she's so close.
Okay. Now.
Oh, we heard you say it's echoing. It's echoing.
Hi, everyone. Talk, Nance.
I'm talking, and we're gonna start because today what popped up on the newsletter was the Umbra shawl, and so we're gonna take. If you didn't get the newsletter, this is the shawl, and it's using Silk Cloud and Seema. And so two of my favorite yarns. I love putting yarns together. What they do here on the shawl is they're almost alternating. So the Shabui Silk Cloud is running the whole length or the whole shawl, but you're only striping in and you're carrying up the side, the Seema, which is why you get these stripes in it. Christy, who made this for the store, made it a little bit bigger. She's quite tall, very slender. And I pulled some colors here of different colors that we do have. Not all, you can go up online and see them all. But as some know, I'm using Seema and Pebble for my library vest. So I'm really enjoying using that. Val is kind of stuck to the, the shawl. But if we can't see it stuck, it doesn't matter. Today, though, what I want to talk about, I want to ask, I know we had a lot of people online last week that couldn't hear me. How are people doing on their sweater or vest? I've only gotten a few phone calls or comments about how everybody is doing, and I know there is a following of those who are, so if you need help, please call me. I'm here Monday through Friday, 10 to 4. Friday we're open till 5, and I'm here to help. You can stop by or you can call. You could even fly in. We had someone from Massachusetts visiting up here. So I am going to show, though, today, because something you will need for the shawl, I'm getting confused, for the sweater is a 3-needle bind-off. Cast-on bind-off. Go to your, here it is on page, if you have this book, if you don't, I suggest you order it. Page 138. And it gives, that's an I-cord, we're just gonna do a regular 3-needle bind-off. And I'm gonna show you. So look how pretty that looks when you do it, and this is the inside. Actually, that was wrong. So I've made 2 little swatches here, and I'm using larger yarn. To do a 3-needle bind-off, you have to put right sides together. Now you can use the same needle or you can use 2 separate needles. You do want the same amount of stitches, but if you don't, and I'll show you closer to the end, there is a way to fudge it. Use the same size or a bigger needle. I just pulled a double point. You can use whatever you would like. But a 3-needle bind-off is a way to graft stitches together so it makes a really pretty finish. So we are going to knit first. In the first stitch, on the front needle and through the first stitch of the back needle. Leave a tail. I do not use my working yarn to do this. There are some tutorials that tell you you can. You are going to pull the yarn through both loops, through the back and through the front, and take both stitches off. Please remember, in a bind off, we are a little looser. We do not want to do this tight. We are going to knit through the first stitch on the front needle, through the second stitch on the back needle. Again, I'm going to pull that loop through both, take that off, and now I'm going to bind off as normal. And notice I've kept it a little loosey. Again, through the front, through the back, we're taking 2 stitches as if they were 1 and bind off. Yep. And you're going to go all the way across. So it looks, and again, I'm not tight here. So if you tend to knit tight or bind off too tight, go up a size needle to bind off with. So if you're on size 5s, go bind off on a 6. And I'm just going to keep going all the way across. And so can you see how easy this is? Are there any questions I can answer while I'm doing this? Can you all hear me? Well,
I got nothing.
We got nothing. And I know the time change is throwing some people off, they told me. So, but hopefully you'll come back to this later because it's important. Now, let's say I'm going to drop a stitch on purpose. I'm going to pretend I have 3 stitches, but only 2. 2 on the back needle and 3 on the front, or vice versa. You can go through normal and either the last or the second last, take 2 at a time. And pull through and pull through. And it'll kind of give you a little fudge. Now I'm going to cut to finish this. Cut your tail and pull it through just like you would a normal bind off. But now look what happens when I open this up. Look how nice that looks. And it's not tight. Again, we want loose, not overly loose. But as Val gets closer, you can see the lines line up. So stitches, if I follow, this lines up straight down. So it looks continuous. And what's really nice is the back. Look how tiny this is here of a seam. Mm-hmm. And you want that up on your shoulder. Mm-hmm. So a 3 needle bind off is a really nice way to bind off and give even detail and a nice clean shoulder line. Mm-hmm. So that was my little tutorial. Again, if you don't have this book, I do recommend Cast On Bind Off from Cap Cease. I really like her book. If you have any questions, please give me a call here at the Stitchin Post, and I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you all stay safe and enjoy the day. See you next week. Bye.